Hello dear viewers. Twitter has just revealed the age of YouTuber MrBeast and everyone is in shock. Nevertheless, please take a minute to hit the subscribe button and flip on notification bell for greater updates and watch this video until the end. YouTuber MrBeast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, is a somewhat controversial figure on Twitter, with many favoring his videos as acts of charity and others calling it a way to make a profit and generate views. At one point last year, MrBeast even surpassed PewDiePie to become the most subscribed person in the world on the video-sharing platform. In fact, by November 2022, creative producer Dizzle estimated that the number of MrBeast's subscribers would grow faster than the world's population. With all these facts under his belt, Twitter obviously expected him to be much older than he is. Born on May 7, 1998, MrBeast is actually only 24 years old. Twitter was in for a rude awakening when they realized this fact. Jimmy MrBeast Donaldson, one of the most famous people on the internet. He is one of the most popular YouTubers in the world and his videos on the platform have generated billions of views. He has built a reputation as a philanthropist and creator of YouTube's craziest stunts. Many of MrBeast's most popular videos have involved the YouTuber donating tens of thousands of dollars to fans and complete strangers, while others have been built around elaborate challenges and scenes. Every MrBeast video is an event. Although only 20 years old, MrBeast already has a wealth of experience and a career that even older content creators would envy. MrBeast's life has had its fair share of tragic moments, but his determination and dedication to his craft have brought him much success. That said, MrBeast isn't always donating money and spreading joy. There have been a few moments when the YouTuber made poor decisions that immediately landed him in controversy. MrBeast was still a teenager when he became a YouTube star, and like most teenagers on the internet, he had a habit of saying things he would later regret. In 2018, The Atlantic examined MrBeast's history of homophobic slurs online. There was a time when MrBeast was constantly using homophobic slurs on X, known as Twitter back then, during his interactions with fans and haters. In some of his videos, especially his early content, homosexuality was regularly mentioned as a joke, and MrBeast didn't seem to know how hurtful his comments could be. The facts in the article were bad enough, but MrBeast's reaction when he was called out just made things worse. When The Atlantic approached him for comment, he said, "I didn't offend anyone." Then he said, "Just ignore it. I don't think anyone cares." Despite MrBeast's nonchalance, people do care about these things, and it may matter a lot more than he let on when he made his comment. After the article, MrBeast seemed to tone down his language on X, and his videos no longer make jokes at the expense of any particular group of people. Looks like he really learned his lesson on this one. If MrBeast had just made YouTube videos, he might have limited his potential for scandal. But some of his offline ventures have sparked a bit of controversy, and few have been as high-profile as MrBeast Burger. In theory, MrBeast had a brilliant business idea. His signature burgers would be cooked in ghost kitchens and delivered to fans who ordered them online. The model helped keep overhead costs low and allowed restaurants that were struggling during the coronavirus pandemic to continue operating. MrBeast Burger initially had issues when the ordering app repeatedly crashed after launch, but that was only the tip of the iceberg. According to reviews and customers, MrBeast Burger has serious quality control issues. With no central location and no real way for MrBeast or his team to oversee the actual cooking process, it didn't take long for complaints about the food to start pouring in, according to Eat This, Not That. Some customers received hamburgers so brown they were inedible, while others received boxes of raw chicken tenders and fries. The food brand has always been a side project for MrBeast, so